Hello and welcome to today's video. I was watching a YouTube video a few days ago. It just popped up in my feed and it was the lady who was talking about what is quicker, knitting or crochet, and what used the most yarn. It was basically fact versus fiction, knitting versus crochet. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I thought I would do this experiment to work out for me what's quicker, knitting or crochet. So that's what I thought we'd talk about in this video. So I hope you enjoy today's video. If you're new here, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn from my website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. So if you're wondering why I'm in a different location, I'm away in the north of England. I was teaching at Black Sheep Wools today. It's the evening now. It's about 9 o'clock actually. And I thought because I've got a different background, I would film this video because it's easy to film myself actually knitting and crocheting. So I got some, I planned this before I left home. So I brought a 5mm hook with me and 5mm knitting needles and a couple of balls of Stylecraft Special Aran, which I had left over from something else. Not a yarn I usually use. And I was actually going to film the introduction, then do this, and then film the ending. But then first my husband rang me, then my daughter rang me, so I've been on the phone for ages while I've been doing this. So I thought I would knit a square and then crochet a square, try and make them roughly the same size, and work out which one is quicker, and also how much yarn they each use. I haven't blocked these because I'm in a hotel room, so I've just knitted them and crocheted them. So for the knitted swatch, I use 5mm needles. I cast on 20 stitches, which is approximately, I think it's a little bit bigger than 10 centimeters. And I just counted the number of rows and I can't remember, so let me just count quickly. I did 30 rows, so 20 stitches and 30 rows. 20 stitches, 30 rows. So this crochet square I did, I think it was 16 stitches. Now let me just quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right? Yeah, 18. 18 stitches, so 2 less than the knitted one. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 rows. So 18 stitches and 19 rows. The few stitches and few rows. Now for the knitted square, I did a garter stitch edging. So I did 3 rows of garter stitch at beginning and end and 2 stitches each side, so it would lie a bit flatter. Then I did stocking stitch in the middle. For the crochet one, I did double crochet, which in the US is single crochet, because I thought that's kind of what creates the most basic crochet fabric. I don't use double crochet a lot because I find it a bit slow. I tend to normally do treble crochet, which is double crochet in the US, which creates taller stitches. So if I'd done that, it might have been quicker. But I thought I'd do this. It's quite a stiff fabric, it hasn't got a lot of drape. I also wouldn't really, if I was making a garment for myself, I wouldn't do something this solid in crochet. I would be more likely to do something a bit lacier and open like this. Whereas in knitting, I've done several garments now that have just been stocking stitch. But because this has a lot more drape than this does, let's weigh them and see which one weighs the most first, and then I'll tell you which one was the quickest. So I got my little teeny tiny scale. So I've used the same yarn, just different colors. So the knitted swatch weighs 7.5 grams. So 7.5 grams. Crochet swatch weighs 9.5 grams, so 2 grams more. So definitely use more, which I can guess because it feels a lot denser. 9.5, 7.5, 2 grams. If you multiply that by whatever you want to make, garment, blanket, whatever it is, obviously crochet uses a lot more yarn than knitting. Because 2 grams doesn't sound like a lot, but this is only for about a 10 by 10 swatch, so it's not a lot. So let's see how I did time-wise. I was timing myself on my tablet because I was talking to my daughter for a lot of it, especially the crochet one. Now, I was a little bit reluctant. I thought, do I really want to do this? Because I thought maybe it would take me a bit too long, but it didn't really. So the knitted swatch, which I did first, took me 16 minutes and 28 seconds. Now, what I did was I actually cast on before I started, because for the crochet, I don't like starting with a crochet chain. I do a foundation row, and that takes a little bit longer. So I cast on for the knitted one, and then I started timing myself from when I started knitting. And I did also count when I was casting off. I knit Continental style, and I'm a very fast knitter. But this took me 16 minutes and 28 seconds. The crochet one, I'm also quite a fast crocheter. So I did a foundation row and then started crocheting. And want to guess if I'm quicker crocheting or knitting? So I think I'm a fast crocheter. That took me 18 minutes and 50 seconds. So nearly a minute, well, minute and 20 seconds more. So that doesn't sound like a lot, especially as I was talking to my daughter when I was crocheting. I don't think I was talking to my husband when I was knitting. Maybe I did towards the end of it, but I don't think so. I did stop halfway through to go and get a glass of water, so I paused my timer. But I was talking to my daughter through part of this watch. I don't think that affected my speed because this is fairly easy. I could do that without really concentrating. I am not surprised that knitting was quicker than crocheting for me because I am a fast knitter. So I kind of expected that. If I'd done treble crochet, then this may have worked out quicker because I would have been able to do fewer rows. But I think the video I saw on YouTube was stocking stitch and double crochet or single crochet because it was American. So that's why I decided to do that. But if I'd done treble crochet, which is double crochet in the US, I might have been quicker. So are you surprised by the results? They are roughly the same size. I didn't work out any tension or anything before I started. I just cast on 20 stitches, knitted till I got a square, and then I cast on, did a foundation, and that was about the same length. So they are about roughly the same size. So let me know what you think. Does the results surprise you? If you did that, if you crochet and knit, what do you think your results would be? Let me know in the comments. And if you do this test, let me know what your results are. And let me know if you're surprised that I knit faster than I crochet. I'm not. People say crochet is faster than knitting. Maybe for most people, but I think if you're a fast knitter, you're probably also likely to be a fast crocheter. It depends on how much experience you have, obviously. I have a lot more experience knitting than crocheting, but I have been crocheting for a while, and I have been crocheting quite a lot in the last year. I've made 2 garments myself, and I've nearly finished a 3rd one, plus a few other smaller things. So I do crochet quite a bit. So let me know. Are you surprised? Let me know what you think your results would be. And leave me a comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.